Okay, we added all the things whatever we want. We added time code and we added reels and beep sound for sound effects. I'm gonna make in and out up to here. Select all part, and now we have this much area to export. For DV, we are exporting DV for mixing, dubbing and mastering, and for reference video for grading also we are using the same thing. So I'm gonna go to my export folder. So I'm gonna press Control M. So we got this one. Let's make this size as a small size, very big size, because previously I extended as a 4K. That's why it's getting like that. So I'm gonna click my QuickTime. I'm gonna go Paul DV. We can go with a NTSC DV also. Sometimes they're asking for NTSC DV or Paul DV. I'm gonna click Paul DV. So this is the size we are getting. That is something like 720 into 576, something like that. And then make sure that frame rate is 24 fps. Let me check our frame rate. What is the frame rate we are using? And cross check before exporting. That is 24 fps. So that is exporting as a 25 fps. We need 24 fps. Go to our QuickTime. 24p. Okay, we're gonna select manually 720 into 480. I'm gonna go custom. I'm gonna go H264, and then I'm gonna type this one as a 24 fps, and then this is a wide one. Now it's pretty good. I'm gonna go with I changed the codec H264. Let's say something codec problem. In that codec we don't have options to change that one. We can give H264 also. It's compatible with all the PCs. So that is pretty good. I'm gonna go to my folder. Okay, here we have, this is a production number 1, our folder. This one, if you go to exports, we have DV folder right there. I'm gonna call this one as a music V001 001 DV. Yeah, I'm calling it as a DV. And then let's save this one and then export. Okay, well, I'm back. I'm back. Our file has been exported. Okay, let me cross check that one. Let me play that one and then let's see how the video is. Make sure we need to cross check before we are sending to the audio department. Let's go to my folder for YouTube. Okay, here my one is film editing course. Go to production number 1, then go to exports, then go to DV. So this is our video file. Okay, now we have exactly proper 24 fps, and the bitrate is little bit high. We can change this bitrate if you want. I think that is a little bit high. I think if you go to M, go to our export panel. So this is our previous export settings. Here we can change our bit data rate depth, maybe up to 2000 or 3000, something like that. Maximum 1 Mbps. If you uncheck that one, that is like uncompressed version. We don't want uncompressed version. If you want, you can click on this one, and then if we give like 5000 or 8000 or 10,000, something like that, it's a reasonable. It's a 8 Mbps. Okay, it's 8 MB, maybe that is fine. Okay, if you want you can export that one. I'm not going to export that one, it's fine. I'm just going to show you what is the format we are giving. So video part is done. Now we need to export our audio part. So in this case we don't have, in these two layers we don't have anything. Let's mute that. Okay, no need to mute. If you come to our first layer, okay, this is our first layer right there. Make it solo and then go to press on Ctrl M. It will bring up our export panel. So now this time we are not exporting video file, we are exporting audio file. Remember that one. So make sure you go to our format section and then select our wave audio right there. That means that is .wav file, wave file. Okay, it's a little bit lagging, some glitches in Windows 10. Okay, this is our wave file. Select our destination path. Okay, go to exports. I'm going to create one more folder. Let's call this one audio. For mixing, I'm going to call mixing. It's a solo file. Solo. So I'm going to call this one like that. Double click on that one. Okay, what is our file name? We called music, only music. I'm gonna call this one music. Layer 3, that is the third layer. Layer 3 SFX. I'm gonna call SFX L3. That is a layer 3. It is SFX. So I need to mention this one properly. They can understood this is SFX or any kind of other kind of background music or something like that. Okay, I'm gonna press OK. That is our destination folder. I'm gonna come here and then make sure select mono, not stereo. We need to give as a mono file. And that's it, uncompressed version. That's it, and then hit on export. Okay, this is the process. I'm gonna unsolo this one, come here, solo this one, this layer, and then export it. In the name you can change, that is a layer 4, that is the audio layer 4. And then once you're done, unsolo this one. If you have any other layers, you can make solo and then name as a layer name and then export it as a same layer name. And then this is we have this is our background music. I'm gonna make this one solo and then same thing, export it, and then you can call it as a background score or background music, not score. Call it as a background music and export it all solo, not in stereo. Or if you have original file, you can give it to that one. And then before that, okay, once we done all these things, so after that I'm gonna export one more file. If you go to the file and then go to export and then export one EDL file and then AAF file and then XML file. So I'm gonna export XML file. This is for we are changing from software to software, another software. If you want to use same project file in another software, you can use this one. So I'm gonna come back and then go to export, call this one XML, folder name XML, double click on that one and then okay, that's fine, rough cut with music. I'm gonna call only music. That is a final one. Click save. Yeah, now we saved. So same way. Okay, that's okay. There is some transitions. You can add our manual transition in FCP7 or something in other softwares. If you open that one and then go to File, Export, same way, export as a AAF and then EDL. This is very important. EDL means editor decision list we are calling. So by using that one, we are creating some other new sequence with a 4K sequence, and then we are linking proxy footage into original clips. So that's why we are transferring our project files. So that's it for today. So we are once you got all the files, I'm going to show you. If you go to DV, provide these files, this audio file and then DV file. If you want QT, you can export as a high quality QuickTime. I'm going to show you that one as well. For a second, go to Control M, press on Control M, and then go to our QuickTime, and then go to our video codecs and choose video codecs as a. In this case, I don't have Apple ProRes or something like. I have H.264. You can go with H.264, or else I will go with. Okay, I'll go with H.264. And then match source. So 192.0.0.24 fps now we have. Okay, if you want, you can give the data limit. It's an uncompressed version now. So you can export one version for reviewing purpose. You will choose your destination folder and then just hit on export. That's it. Okay, once you exported that one, if you go to our folders, so provide these two folders to sound engineer or SFX who making the SFX design and all the things. They are design their own SFX files according to these two files. Remember these two folders. This is audio files. How many layers you have, you need to export as audio files with a solo. And then this is the DV. And then QT, if they require, you can provide the QT also. So that's it for today. Hope you understood that one. And then I will come up with another. So we are running out of end of the film editing series now. So I'm gonna see you next time.